And welcome to my channel. For those of you new, my name is Dave and I'm making financial services, and these videos are a mixture and journey towards financial freedom that will cover financial products and financial well-being so you, like me, can reach your goals sometime in the future. Now let's get into this latest video. Now this latest video is quite simple about the specific subject. Does the thought of investing frighten you, or are you at some kind of roadblock? Now the biggest problem most people face when it comes to finance is their own lack of self-belief about the knowledge within the subject matter. This is a result of people not being taught about personal finance or financial basics in school, so when they enter the workplace, we have very little concept or knowledge about how financial products work and how they operate. So normally we get paid in the month for a service we provide, which is controlled by our employer, and we spend that money accordingly to make other people rich. Now the world of personal finance should be simple, easy to understand, but the financial press and jargon the industry uses simply confuses the vast majority of people. Quite simply, there are too many different products around and numerous different asset classes to understand that the vast majority of people fail to navigate and understand. And in the UK, we consider the subject matter to be somewhat taboo to talk about our finances to other people. So the major hurdle to most people from improving their financial situation is a lack of education and the fear of the unknown and possibly stepping out of their comfort zone. This may come from their circle of friends or who they associate with. It may be from the work colleagues where we spend most of our daily employment with. So simply, what can we do to improve our financial situation and break out of the daily ground and stress associated with our own current financial situation? First thing to do, shall we say, is to change your financial mindset and get out of your comfort zone. Take an interest and get involved in your finances. Quite simply, nobody should care more about your future than you do. You will be in the same position in 5 years' time unless you take some kind of action to improve your financial situation. Do you currently have a poor concept of money? Do you avoid the subject completely? Do you bury your head in the sand hoping everything will be okay? Or are you living paycheck to paycheck, which may create undue stress and worry? Now hindsight's a wonderful thing, shall we say. Through my day-to-day job, speaking to people about the subject of pensions, it amazes me the number of people who bumble along with no plan or vision. They plan very little action about their future, and before they know it, it's too late and they're fast approaching the age of retirement. People seem scared to better themselves because they may be afraid to take action or improve their situation, and they may see obstacles preventing them from taking positive steps, or they make constant excuses, one for a fear of failure, or two for negativity and so-called ridicule from what they call their friends, where colleagues will ultimately think of them. Quite simply, after we've, shall we say, avoided the barrier of, shall we say, get out of your comfort zone, what should we do next? Well, create some focus and concentrate on your financial future. Now, it may appear daunting at first, but create a plan of action and break it into bite-sized chunks. Remember, it's a journey which may take several months or years to create long-term financial security, financial wealth, financial freedom or financial independence. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. No matter what the latest influencers tell you on social media, most of it is simply untrue, or it's clickbait. People can give a very good impression of a looking or appearing wealthy. Now, create some short-term goals as you start off, possibly for the next month, 6 months, next year, and you'll be amazed at the progress you made as part of your initial journey. But make them personal to you, not your friends, your neighbours, or trying to keep up with the Joneses. Now, the hardest part for most people is taking the first step. Now, you don't have to do numerous things at once. Keep it simple. Now, it may be initially to get £1,000 saved as some kind of emergency fund. It may be to reduce certain credit debts. It may be just to get a better understanding of your finances, get your financial affairs, so you can go on some journey, at least you understand them better. Then as your knowledge and financial awareness grows, you will venture into the world of investing. Now, I'm not going to talk about investments during this video. It's about simply getting the basics and foundations in place. Training should be rewarding and enlightening as you progress, and don't let it become all-consuming and take over your life. And don't avoid contact with friends, your social life, shall we say. But as you reach your financial goals, reward yourself appropriately. It will spur you on to reach your next target. So it may be a nice meal out, it may be a treat, it may be a holiday away, shall we say. Think of it as baby steps, or think of it as completing a marathon where you're going to reach it at certain stages, but it's up to you. Create your own timeline. Now remember, these are my own personal opinions. If you like the videos, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel so we can reach a wider audience. Now let's get on to step number 3. So step number 3, quite simply, is learn to educate yourself. Become involved in understanding how financial products work. So read the financial press, let's just say in the weekend papers. Listen to weekly podcasts at the weekend, or one evening at night instead of watching the latest soaps or binging on Netflix. Investment platforms around such as AJ Bell, You Invest, Hargreaves Lansdown, Interactive Investor, to name a few, they will have daily market reports. They will have investment videos. They will have newsletters. They will have simple idiot video guides, shall we say, to help people about the world of saving, world of investing and financial products. And they may even have some kind of interviews with investment managers. Now it may seem daunting at first, but you will soon find certain products and subjects or topics enlightening, and it will improve your knowledge massively when you are starting out. But the investment houses, the investment managers, want to make it appear daunting and frightening. Why? Because they will create nice fees, they will create nice profits, nice bonuses then. Now, thanks to improvement in technology and apps involved over the past few years, the world and the art of investing is simple, available to anyone, no matter how small your investments may be when you start out. The problem for most people is they don't know where the information is, on what is readily available. Now, you may even start with a simple app on your phone. It may well be some kind of robo-advice. Now, when you start, you want to keep your investments simple, such as the basic savings or cash ISA accounts. And as your knowledge increases, then you may want to invest into further products such as ETFs, stocks, shares in fungible funds, let's just say within a pension wrapper, or let's just stay in the stocks and shares wrapper, so your investments will grow tax-free, away from the taxman. And then finally, what is the last step? Well, the last step is take action and visualize your future. You put the above points into gear and take some kind of action. It's pointless if you aren't going to act on your intentions, and only you can be accountable for improving your financial knowledge and awareness in the short, the medium and long term. Are you willing to spend 1 hour per week to improve your financial situation? What sacrifices are you going to give up? Let's just say watching pointless television or scrolling through media on your mobile phone. What are you going to give up to reach your short and your long-term gains? Now, as part of your action plan, visualize what your future will look like in, say, 12 months down the line, or the next 3 to 5 years. In the medium term, what about your long-term plans? When will you be mortgage-free? What kind of salary will you be earning? What employment will you be doing if money was no object? What holidays would you like to take? What car would you like to drive? What house would you like to live on, etc. And review your action plan and journey on a regular basis so you can see the progress you are making. Are you moving in the right direction? Now, I personally record my net worth on a monthly basis at the end of the month, and I then review my goals when work is quiet over Christmas for the next year ahead. Now, you need to find your reason why you want to improve your situation. Only you can find that, but you must have, shall we say, specific reasons or specific purposes or long-term goals. And remember, only you can take accountable for your actions you take and what sort of financial position you will be in future. But by take action now, it may be the best decision you ever make. And one final point, if I can achieve financial freedom, you can achieve financial freedom.